Don in London, hello. November the 14th, my video is all about recovery from addiction to either substance or behaviour. My addictive substance, primary one, as far as I know, alcohol. And my behaviour, equally addictive towards people, places, things, collecting, materialism. And these days it's quite a different story, staying sober one day at a time, with the help of others, and with the help of whatever happens to be working today. So along the way I've learned a lot in recovery from these addictions. I am in recovery, still recovering. I can go backwards as well as forwards, so my preference is not to go backwards, and in order not to go backwards I've learned that fellowship for me works. That's the fellowship of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. I don't promote it, I don't need to. If we go to a fellowship meeting, what we see is what we get. That's attraction to other people's experience, strength and hope of being sober. And that's great. It means that we're all in the same boat, going in the same direction, hopefully one day at a time. Because if we try and make it more complicated, which is where we probably failed before to get to recovery, if we don't keep it simple, we make it complicated again, and we start to elaborate around what is good for us and look for ways out of any old behaviour which may be bad for us. So how to keep in recovery? Simply one day at a time, and it is the keep it simple principle. And what the Fellowship of AA has done for me has helped me understand what is good for me, rather than continue to do things which were bad for me, which were excuses to find oblivion from reality, because my reality did not suit me. So yes, AA saved my life. What you see is what you get. I can't promote it because that's a guarantee, and there are no guarantees in recovery because we're human and life experience can be difficult. I share here about AA, but I don't speak for it, never can, never will. It's full of unique, authentic people, good for a day, unique, authentic people, good for a day, and just for today. So what we see is what we get on a daily basis. So sometimes we can be quite helpful, and sometimes unhelpful because we're not having a very good day. You know, it's not all jolly hockey sticks in recovery. So what is AA? I share the AA preamble here, which is said at the beginning of every meeting, and it goes like this. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength and hope with each other, that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organisation or institution, does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. All well and good, and if we all lived in the bubble of a meeting, maybe we would be alright forever. But the point of the programme is to have a bridge back to modern life, a bridge back to living in life as it is today. I can just hear jets overhead. It's the November the 14th, which is Remembrance Sunday, and very rainy and very bleak out there. But life keeps on happening. And I went to a meeting yesterday, which was very local to me, all about fear. Fear of life, fear of what will happen next, fear of the fantasy rather than wondering what the reality is. So often we go into fantasy about how it used to be and look for all the good things with our drinking hats on, and sometimes we go into the fantasy of what might happen tomorrow. It hasn't happened yet, so if I can cope with today, all the better. And Remembrance Sunday is important to us in the UK. It's remembering everybody who has served on behalf of us, the people. And no matter whether we feel the conflict is right or wrong, people gave up their lives. And that's something which is very, very pertinent to me. War impacted on my father and impacted on my upbringing. And he drank away reality quite a lot of the time. So, I share here daily readings from AA, from this book. I hope this isn't too disjointed. I feel a bit disjointed this morning, so it may not be a perfect video. It never is, it's just the way it is today. And the daily reflections is based on the 12 steps and 12 traditions, offering a reading around either the step in the month. So November is about step 11, prayer and meditation, improving our conscious contact with God, or simply reality. And the reading goes like this for today. Intuition and inspiration, November the 14th. We ask God for inspiration, an intuitive thought, or a decision. We relax and take it easy. We don't struggle. In other words, we don't try and make it our way. We look at the bigger picture and look for some inspiration and intuition. I invest my time in what I truly love. Step 11 is a discipline that allows me and my higher power to be together, reminding me that with God's help, intuition and inspiration are possible. Practice of the steps brings on self-love. In a consistent attempt to improve my conscious contact with a higher power, I am subtly reminded of my unhealthy past, with its patterns of grandiose thinking and false feelings of omnipotence. When I ask for the power to carry out God's will for me, I am made aware of my powerlessness over people, places and things. Humility, which is all about learning, and healthy self-love are compatible, a direct result of working step 11. And when it talks about intuition and inspiration, and I understand God to be truth, love and wisdom I get from others, truth, love and wisdom, understanding the world a little bit better and living in reality. That's my higher power, and I get it mostly on a daily basis from going to meetings where people share their wisdom. So truth, love and wisdom, a power greater than me. Always, I find. And at the end of these videos, I share the serenity prayer about can do, cannot do. It keeps me in balance when I can't pick up the phone sometimes and ask a friend. And it's to God or good conscience as you choose to believe. It's your choice of what you believe in always. Unique and authentic we are. But if we have a power greater in our lives, maybe we do have a better understanding of our right size, which is just simply human size. And we can learn from everybody. So to God or good conscience, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. For me is always just for today.